Okay, America, you need to know the truth. The American people, American citizens are being gang stalked by their own government. Um, this has been going on for several years. Um, I was gang stalked by the American government. I believe I was gang stalked by the American government. I was in a Starbucks in New York City, and these men surrounded me at a Starbucks in New York City, and they said, we know someone in the CIA, and we're going to make your life a living hell. And of course, I just blew them off, and thought they were just crazy or something. And it turned out later they were telling the truth. I started having people stalk me everywhere I went. People stalked me where I went to church, where I went to school. Well, I wasn't going to school, sorry. The people stalked me. I'm nervous. This is the first time I've ever done this before live. People started stalking me at the grocery store, where I went to church, at the soup kitchen where I volunteer, where I live, you name it. Everywhere I went, they stalked me. They stalked me at coffee shops, grocery stores, department stores, anywhere I went in New York City. And there were even points in time where they threatened me with guns. They even threatened to run me over with their cars. They acted like they were going to run me over. People would drive by in their cars and act like they were going to hit me with their car. Because I don't have my own car. I'm a pedestrian. I take the bus and the subway in New York City, and they started trying to run me over with cars. They threatened me with guns, and I even had a NYPD police officer by Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City. He threatened to kill me and everything. So the police are involved in gang stalking. The NYPD is involved in gang stalking targeted individuals in New York City, and I'm just telling you the information that I know. I'm not a scientist or anything like that, but I've been researching the technology and everything. The American government has the ability to track people wherever they go all over the United States. The gang stalking became so bad in New York City. I left New York City and I went to Dallas, and then Houston, and then I went to New Orleans, and then I ended up in Washington, D.C. And in Washington, D.C., they almost pretty much killed me. This car came at me really fast and almost ran me over and killed me. They are killing some targeted individuals. They call it no-touch torture program. But some targeted individuals are dying, and they are killing some targeted individuals. I follow Nappy Head Roots on YouTube, and I believe that one of his gang stalkers stabbed him with a knife and pretty much almost killed him. And the American government is hiding this. The American government is stalking people who are activists, who are dissidents, who don't agree with the American. If you don't agree with the American government is doing, if you don't go along with what the American government is doing, and if you don't go along with the program, their little program that they have, if you disagree, if you go to a protest or something, if you protest something, at your job or something, or maybe you're sexually harassed at your job or something, they might have people gang stalk you. And they use criminalization by intimidation, criminalization by intimidation. Okay, criminalization by intimidation. That is, they have people harass you wherever you go. Like I said, church, school, work, your home, wherever you live. They have people harass you and try to piss you off, and then say you get mad and you punch one of these gang stalkers in the face or something. Then they can put you in a psych ward, or they could put you in jail. And that's what they want. They want you to get pissed off, and they want to put you in jail or put you in a psych ward so they can discredit you. And then, you just look like you're nuts and everything. And they have the technology to do this, because whenever I tell people about this, they don't believe they have the technology. The American government has the technology to track you like an animal wherever you go, And so, if they have the ability to track us targeted individuals like animals wherever we go, but they can't find the real bad guys, supposedly they couldn't find Osama bin Laden, which I think is a joke, But anyway, this is the first time I've ever gone live, and I just wanted to tell my side of the story. I'll leave some links on the information I'm talking about the technology that they have. They do have the technology to do this, and they have the technology to do this. They act like they don't, but they do. They have the technology to follow you wherever you go, to whatever state, whatever city, and I believe they can even follow you into another country. The CIA has people in, and the CIA, the American government, has their people everywhere. So anyway, thank you very much, and I'll try to do this again, and I'll leave some links and some information, because I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. This is really going on.